Right, the installation of the Marine Travel Buddy into the back of the 76 series, utilizing the Somerville Metal Works awesome bracket. I would suggest, first of all, before you purchase the brackets, is find out in the vehicle where are you going to put it. Now, I was hoping that I could put it above the fridge over here, but unfortunately there's not enough space. That would have taken care of the dead space over here, and it would have fit in quite beautiful. Fridge is too big. With the drop-down fridge slider, I just don't have enough space. So I've decided I'm going to be mounting it right over here and against the gull wing. So the issue that I have right now is that this side is a kitchen, so I'm going to have to pull the kitchen out. I'll show you that in a second. So before you purchase a bracket, make sure that which side you're going to be mounting it, where you're going to be mounting it, up, down, so on. Very nice with these brackets that come here is that it comes with dual sides, which is nice. I didn't have to buy a left or a right. It comes as a left or right, and you can choose to install it. Right, I'll give you a top tip on that now. Let me show you where what I need to do to obviously mount this, because what this is going to do, once I've mounted it over here, I'm going to have to remove this light. I've already removed the bracket at the top which holds that, so that will go in there nicely and fit in there. This bracket here goes onto the other side of the gull wing here, which adds that additional strength. Now, top tip, when putting this together, I just went and built it all, put it all together, absolutely awesome, and then realized, but hang on a second, I'm going to have to fasten this to the backing plate at the back, which means I need to remove this to be able to get through to the holes, to be able to drill the pilot holes and then fasten that up. So top tip is just loosely fasten it, put it together, make sure you've got your position before you then have to remove all of this basically to get to the backing plate, and then you're mounting this bracket first, and then once that is done, you can assemble the entire bracket, put it in position, and then someone else could just send through the bolts from the other side. So little tip, don't put it all together all at once. You're going to have to loosen it anyway. So let's go and have a look where it's going. Right, so this is the kitchenette area. I've already started cleaning out most of the stuff, but I DIY project myself. I just put some cardboard together, marked it up where my cups and my coffee and my everything would go, and then built it out of wood, carpeted it, and then mounted it in here as a DIY project. Nice and easy, simple, lightweight wood. But this now needs to come out so that I can get the backing plate behind that and then secure it nice and tight. Well, there we go, simple, easy as that. Remove that. Now this backing plate is going to go somewhere over here. The issue that I have is that this is carpeted on this side and carpeted from the other side, so I can't just take a punch and go and punch a couple of nice holes where I'm going to drill it. I think this is going to be slightly more difficult than anticipated. What I might do is just get some correctional marker, mark it from the other side, obviously, because that's where I want the positioning from that side. This is just to hold it in place. Drill the holes through from that side, and then we'll be able to mount it up. Alright, as I mentioned, you have to basically deconstruct the entire bracket to mount it, because we're going to be putting this over here, positioning it nicely, and then drilling the holes. Now, it has got a top and a bottom, so make sure you put it in, because you can see the difference between that hole there and that hole there is slightly different. So there is a top and a bottom, remembering that that would slide in there. I think it's pretty obvious, but mention it nonetheless. Now, the issue, I think I have overcome the issue with the carpeted section here and how I'm going to mark it to be able to drill. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 holes that we have to put in there. And as I was removing my light, the Velcro strips, the little 3M sticky strips. So I'm going to stick a couple of them on here, let that stick to the carpet, and that way I'll be able to position it and make sure that it's straight, level, and then I can easily just drill my holes from here, all 9 of them. It'll stay in position, and from there secure the backing plate with the bolts, and all in one, so I don't have to worry about that. So Thank you, Mr. Light. Here you go, simple as that. Just a couple of Velcro strips put on there, and now I can position it and remove it. And what did they say? Measure 3 times, cut once. Well, we're gonna measure a couple of times and drill once on this occasion. Here's the moment of truth. I have assembled the entire bracket now. We've drilled the holes. Now it's just a matter of fitting it in there, and I'm going to need some assistance with this, I suppose. Let me go and find a person. Okay, push these out a bit. Okay, give it a bash. No, it's, yeah, okay, go. There you have it, installed. Now all I need to do is fit the brackets to the side of the oven. They slot in there, and then drop it into the drop it in there, and then you secure it from the bottom up, so you can secure it afterwards, and you can remove the oven at any given time. Awesome little job. Great, I'll show you when it's done.